Because most people never get asked, what do you love about nature? I mean, have you been asked that question?
No.
Victory. Part of the project I'm calling Wondering with Strangers. Because we're all kind of like strangers, but not strangers once you start talking about what you love about nature.
We also have a place in the country where we are.
More.
Our back is literally in a forest.
Beautiful.
Which is more beautiful. This is lovely. We have the best of both worlds. We really do. Smells and the sights and just people watching. We have wild turkeys. We have llamas. There's oxen. There's wild geese.
Oxen.
I mean, in the winter we have bears. Whatever, a million birds.
You just smiled when you said squirrels.
Because they're overrun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A lot of squirrels.
Running around. Well, that's the one thing I love about squirrels is that it's the mammal that was able to figure out how to deal with us. So it's still with us in suburbia, in the cities.
We never miss a nature show on TV.
You just laid out a lot of things you love about nature.
And quite honestly, the best trip we ever took was a safari to Africa.
Is that?
Walked with the elephants.
Yeah, we did. Literally, we were this close.
So you slept at night and you saw those skies and.
Oh, scenery, the sights, the sounds.
My friend woke up and had a hippo in his side of the hut.
A hippo in your hut?
Yeah.
Well, not in the hut.
Just on the side.
Just
I mean,
on
no.
the side. You open up the window and there was the hippo. You know,
Just
right
being
there.
social.
And the giraffes walking next to the elephants. Next
Zebras.
to the
It's like Eden, like the concept where everyone's getting along.
Well, until they have to feed.
Yeah, I always wonder, like, who was our luckiest ancient ancestors where everything just lined up, you know, and everyone was spaced out enough where the competition wasn't the issue and they just lived. You think that even existed ever?
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, we saw vultures eating a dead elephant.
Wow, elephant carcass.
And lions eating a giraffe carcass. The thing that fascinates me the most is the ocean and all these animals that live so far down
Below the surface.
that I've never seen any of these creatures in my life.
Right.
wild animals. It is such a different, exquisitely different relationship and trip that you've ever taken, because nothing compares.
And so all your senses are lit up, like your head's on a swivel.
Like neon lights.
Yeah.
And you saw 1,000 eyes looking at you. They would be
They were Cape Buffalo.
Yeah.
Buffalo?
Cape Buffalo.
Yes, just
This is the
eyes.
Thank you.
All over, just looking at you.
That's the group we that
Very cool.
range.
So no noise, just eyes?
No noise, silence, zero. That's what I said before.
Yeah.
Sound.
Right, the lack of sound is almost more intense. Yeah.
It was so quiet, it was deafening.
Yes.
Yeah. But you knew so much life was right there.
His eyes are glowing right at you.
Originally,
Right.
and then all of a sudden we focused on the eyes.
These mammal eyes.
And he stopped the Jeep to give us that experience.
So he knew what to do with
He
that.
knew what he was
Yeah. That's fantastic. That's searing.
The guys were taking care of about a half a dozen elephants, and we actually walked them. I mean, I was like this, touching the elephants.
Got it? This is going to be a huge collaboration. You guys are now officially honey makers. So talking about nature and the sweetness of that. Then there's hive makers, the people that are going to build this next garden that I'm not going to build, but hopefully guide like this wilderness concept garden. And the third player is the queen bee. Yes, the very important queen bee. And it's.
Does that mean we all have to die?
No dying. And if the queen bee says he or she is into the project, the goal is to build a wilderness area in a mall parking lot. Like dig up X amount of mall parking lot and do a multi-level something like this, but in the middle of a mall parking lot, and then businesses could maybe, you know, surround it with whatever they want to do. And that's the goal. Yeah, right? You like it sounds good, right? Most people like the sound of it, and I'm a persistent person, extremely persistent New Yorker, born and bred. Twitter, I have about 30 little 1-minute clips of people talking about this, and this is a subject people really like to talk about. Oh, look at that, he's like right in the cup of her. It's such a great sculpture. You guys want to share with me what you love about nature? Walking around Alice in Wonderland, just talked to a bunch of people. They told me about their trips in nature, and I'm
change of scenery, the unique ecosystem that exists within it, the seasonal change of life and patterns, the color spectrum within a certain color range.
and you're aware, and you're aware of that.
Yeah.
That's great. That's what it's about, man. It's pretty magical and wondrous and all that good stuff.
The time it takes for all this to form and grow, and the precise circumstances that have to exist for all that to happen. That's all I got.
Hey, man, I think you wrapped it up pretty nicely.
Did you get a better answer yet today?
That was as concise as I think it could be. The ultimate idea is to build a wilderness in a mall parking lot.
Okay.
I want to rip up some part of a mall parking lot.
Most are underutilized right now. So that could be
anywhere in the country. And what I would do if I got the queen bee, he or she that wants to finance and do this and figure out like how to make it a wonderful thing.
I'm gonna make your day.
Really?
Yeah. So
Because I'm just going to call people in that area and put together a team of.
my company owns 8 regional malls in Texas.
Really?
Yeah, give
All
me
right.
a call sometime next week.
All right, cool.
I'll send you the specs on our properties. You show me what you can do with it. If it doesn't cost us anything, maybe we can work something.
All right. Well, that's a piece of the puzzle. Because like the key piece is going to be where the queen bee is and where the queen bee wants this to be.
Austin, Texas.
I'm ready to go anywhere. Peace, guys. That was wonderful. Thank you. I'm doing a project where I'm asking people, if you got the time, just to tell me what you love about nature, maybe what a memory from childhood. Do you think the relationship is growing with nature? Stuff like whatever pops in. Create gardens that are wilderness gardens. So that's like the big pick. I mean, I can see you love nature. That's like, I'm not questioning your validity.
Trying to figure out what my response would be.
It's like you're almost just going to explain what you're doing, and that would do it, you know. Sitting on the grass with nothing between you and the grass and the earth. You're sitting under a mega sycamore tree and, you know, under a blue sky.
Okay, is this just like a personal topic?
Yeah, well, just what comes to your mind. I mean, the key thing for me is to shut up.
Yeah, I mean, I really love nature because it's peaceful. It's already available to me. And I just like the atmosphere of it makes me happy.
Beautiful. All right. Well, that's great.